What up? Sorry, I had to set up a party real quick. I don't have. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time doing nothing, man. But man, I've been spending a lot of time editing the last couple of days. Just took a look back and noticed that the last thing I did before this was editing, and I'm still working on it. Apparently, I have been hoarding action shots. I've got just, I mean, just an absolute ton of the damn things, and I don't want them to go to waste. But I need my space, so I've been. God, these things, some of these are more wicked than I remember them being. Some of them, and be it every time I clear space, I'll accidentally go play it and I'll find a cool moment and I'll be like, nope, nope, I gotta have that moment, and I'll get it and then, so I'll wind up in the pickle that I'm in. But I'm almost done with it, man. And I just wanted to show off just one of the shots. I'm not gonna show any of the others too because I've so got a ton of usable material. I just gotta find some music and stuff to go with it, some stuff that you know, I can tell a story with it. You know what I mean? I got a few shots that I can mix some like because almost all of these shots are done with the action replay, right? So it was all like battle mode. Like I was in the midst of a fight. I wasn't trying to particularly film anything, but I had it recording just in case something cool happened. And every time I would, for a majority of the time rather, I would catch whatever I could or whatever I remembered to or noticed or had the thing turned on for, because that's the one downside to the action replay is when you first start the game, you have to remember to cut it on. Once you cut it on, it automatically saves like the last 2 to 3 minutes of what you did, pending when you died and when your respawn rate was, when the last time you had saved, shit like that. So anyway, uh, I'm a little more than halfway through with all of these, but I just kind of wanted to give a little preview to show you how some of these things are coming out, man, because some of these things are ridiculously sick. I figured out a good intro and exit to each one to make them interchange through um, from scene to scene seamlessly. Kind of, kind of. It'll have a little bit of a something to it, maybe, but um, also, was there something else? Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, yeah, there's still 2 or 3 shots I am gonna have to like, because this is all the action replay stuff. There are gonna be some scenes that I'm gonna have to like act out, where I'm gonna have to like be in specific scenarios, wearing certain clothes, or changing clothes, or making gestures. You know what I'm saying? Things that you know tie up the loose ends from how it got to what to where to when. Tell a story out of it, basically. I've got all the little tools I need now to do like comic strip style overlays and stuff throughout the things, and I can implement them whenever I want and animate them to whatever degree I deem necessary. I'm also still technically, I guess I'm not over half done with this thing anyway, but I got to get all the camera angles done. Once I get all the camera angles done, I'm going to clone the project and I'm going to go back through it and I'm going to play with the colors and the contrast, the tints and hues and brightness and all of that shit and play with the effects of the visuals. And because I was messing with it the other day and I figured out once you can set them on one and you can just copy them and then you can just go through a whole strip and change it to that color. Then you can just copy the clip and do it again and again and again. You can make multiple color ranges and stuff and effects and quakes and all kinds of shit with the same thing, just popping them on repeat or just find the ones that you want to deal with and pop them on repeat, whatever. So I was going to go back through, it's like I'm going to make this one and just the baddest fucking moments out of whatever I get from this. I don't know, somewhere between like 4 to 8 moments. And I'll go through and like take just those, put hella effects on them, like just dump a ton of effects on them, do like, I don't know, 2 or 3 for each one types of effects plus the original, right? This way when I go back to the last editing process, when I'm putting things in, I can splice in, like say, same clip, 30 seconds in, cut it in half, switch it. Keep going, another 30 seconds, switch it. You know what I'm saying? And so on for both of them. I just got to get it down to the right timing to switch it, or the right camera angle as it's swinging to where what, set markers, however I need to. But anyway, it just means that I can splice in effects for the same moment, same angles and everything else. Uh, and switch back and shit, and actually have both of them if need be. But so yeah, this is just one of the clips. After this, I'm probably gonna continue on editing, but I'm not gonna continue streaming. I just wanted to show this one vid because this thing came out dope than a motherfucker. I love these things, man. See, this is gonna be like my new segue between clips for action stuff, possibly blooper stuff. I'm thinking not so much blooper stuff, but definitely action stuff. I'll figure out my another intro for blooper stuff. But these intros work and closings work to go between clips. And you gotta ignore the sound kind of short of the gunshots or the rocket shot fires. I mean, but just gonna have music overlaid, over it, so you won't hear that shit too much. Like the background noise anywhere, the cars and traffic and shit. Was that not bad than a motherfucker, man? Like, whoever was chasing me just fucking ate it, man. Because I only touched the ground for a second, and somebody must have been on my radar, because I wouldn't turned and fired like that. Would have been somebody I was chasing through there. Say, man, I would do that. One more time. I really wanted to pull back on the camera and the zoom to get full scope of what I'm doing. I also wanted to cut it loose from the player from time to time, moving with it, but still at a distance that was comfortable, and you could like see the gravity of everything actually going on. You know, man, that's bad. I love that, man. That is freaking awesome. And there's a ton more just like it, dude. I got a whole ridiculous set. And I pull off some silly shit, like a lot. Like, man, landing on trains, landing on jets, landing on um, the tops of what are they, the 18 wheelers and stuff, man, the semis, and all kinds of stuff, all kinds of stuff. I'm always goofing around, dude. I die a lot, but not from other people, just, my own stuntman mentality kind of bullshit, I ain't afraid to die at my own hands. I won't let nobody else kill me, but I'll kill myself in a heartbeat. But I'm not really a try harder, but yeah, I'd rather take myself than them take me, man. Give me a respawn, get the cops off of me, all that goodness. But till next time, I'm going to continue working on this. Hopefully by Monday, I should have everything set up the way I've been meaning and wanting to. I've just got a little bit of paperwork left, and then I should have my routine all set down. And then by Monday, should be back to normal schedule. And I'm going to start making the videos and stuff that I need to for each category of what I'm doing. I'm going to change the intro on. Uh, on the cover page of both, uh, the cover page of YouTube for the opening video for new users, and in each playlist that I put out, I'm going to make an introduction video. I'm also going to kind of make a mix like that opening, uh, the new user one. I'm going to make like an explanation of the channel, what the the inspirations behind it are, what's the general theme or vibe or whatever perspective, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to list all that out shit, and script it, you know what I'm saying? Like do it like legit, but I'm gonna try. Anyway, man, till then, man, appreciate y'all watching. If you would like, subscribe, do anything and everything you can to help me spread the word about my channel. I'm really trying to do this right. That's what this whole delay has been about. Is I've got so many ideas hitting me at once. I have to compartmentalize them so that I can uh, progressively do each one correctly. I just gotta work in the steps, the schedule, the stuff like that. That's another thing I'll be listing out in that bio. What days I'll be doing what. I've been researching a lot of stuff. I think I've figured out a way to stream to multiple platforms at the same time, and this may very well soon become a 24-hour channel where no matter what, there's always something playing. There's always some kind of rating. There's always something, you know, either on a loop or in the oncoming, and to multiple places at the same time. It won't just be YouTube from this point onward. It's also going to be Twitch. I'm going to have to go through what game categories and stuff that I do play to make sure that everything's appropriate for both, and probably neither will have music just to keep me from getting any bans or anything like that, but it will be on a continuous loop. This way I can better control everything, and I'll also be touching on more of my web content. So all the stuff on the pages and the groups and everything that I have finally collaborated all to one place again, I can now actually become more active in them. I should be about all set up. Side of a couple of cover art changes or art cover, whatever, uh, cover art changed. Yeah, yeah. Dyslexia is a mother. Mother. I'm also going to try to cut down on my cussing. I'm also going to uh, talk about the rating system that I'm going to implement, okay? Because the whole perspective of this thing is done from a father's perspective, both who you are as a father and who you are before you were a father. You know, it's those dadisms. It's when your kid does something jacked up, but it was kind of funny, and you don't know whether to laugh or to scold him, and you know, because you know it was funny. Oh damn it, it was funny. But at the same time, if you laugh, he's gonna continue to do wily shit like that. So, so yeah. So this is kind of for everybody. For maybe for people that don't, you know, um, don't know what to watch out for, I guess, in the online world. And I'm going to talk more about etiquette, psychology, um, bias, all the shit that you are very possible to run across out in the open world of the interwebs, in the gaming communities of almost any and every kind, and how and what applies. Um, but till then, man, I appreciate everybody watching, man. And if y'all kick around in GTA, keep them guns up. You know what? You know what? You know what? No, no. One more time. Just one more for the going out.